Welcome to our Development Economics Lab. Here are my students, and we are holding regular meeting every week here. We are working on microcredit, health insurance, rice trading in Madagascar, structural transformation, fertility policy in China, and many other topics. I hold weekly meetings with my supervising students, in which we watch online lectures together to strengthen our analytical skills. And students make presentations on recently published papers on a specific topic to catch up with the frontier of the research field and enhance collaboration among students. Recent topics include self-control, labor market, poverty trap, infrastructure, insurance, and misallocations. Once a month, students will present the progress of their own research to get feedbacks and further guidance. My students also conduct joint projects with me or work as research assistant as a part of the on-the-job training. As a specific example of my research, let me showcase one of my recent works on microcredit. Existing evidence shows that the average economic impacts of microcredit are modest, and uptake rates are low, especially among farmers. Then the natural question is if we can improve the effectiveness of microcredit by modifying its design. In this study, we focus on the mismatch between cash flow and credit flow for farmers under the standard microcredit. Typical farmers make investments sequentially and have no income until harvest. Standard microcredit programs, however, impose weekly instruments, which forces farmers to repay before harvest and makes the borrowing costly for them. Further, the credit is disbursed in a lump sum, and farmers need to set aside a part of the money for the later investment. This will not be suitable for present-wise farmers who have difficulty in savings, resulting in underinvestment at later stages. To test these theoretical predictions, we conducted a randomized control trial in Bangladesh, finding that removing weekly instrument increased uptake among farmers, and sequentially disbursing the loan increased investment for present-wise farmers as it works as commitment device. Further, it also reduced the credit size for non-present-wise farmers, which we did not expect. With detailed analysis, we attribute this reduction to the reduced demand for precautionary borrowings. With lump sum disbursement, people would borrow some additional funds in case of emergencies. With a sequential disbursement, they could borrow additional amounts if they face such emergencies, and so they need not borrow additional funds in advance. We extend our baseline model to incorporate this precautionary borrowing motive. This model can be used to evaluate any hypothetical program designs. The graph shows an example. Letting the borrowers set the upper limit on the second disbursement, above the dotted line, will be further better, while credit lines that allow borrowers to adjust credit amount flexibly, our red line, could perform worse because it will lead to overborrowing. Combining that analysis and economic theory can generate useful policy implications about the program design, which will help improve the effectiveness of grassroots efforts for international development. Then, what skills students need to conduct research in my lab? The quality of research is determined by how important the research question is and how the answer to the question was derived in a credible way. Ability to find creative research questions is necessary for any lab, so let me focus on skills specific to my lab. I require my students to have good knowledge on quantitative skills, such as economic theory, econometrics, math, and programming. Well, I usually use data, R, Python, and Julia, because all of these are essential to develop a theory that identifies the problem in the current world in a clear way, and to conduct an analysis appropriate to a specific setting.
So what I really like about the Economics Development Lab is that you have a very great chance to have close contact with your academic supervisor, research the most up-to-date topics in economic and development economics, and have the continuous exchange with your lab mates and course mates. And it's just a very engaging academic environment to make the best out of one's research and have ongoing supervision and just a close community to be part of.
This lab is one of my favorite places in the university. It's the place that we can learn everything about development economics, and our research interests are always respected, and we get really grounded knowledge support, no matter in theory or empirical research. So you're really welcome to join us.
I always welcome highly motivated students to work with me here.